What are the signs that a loved one is truly committed to their recovery versus just going through the motions?
So I remember when I was in college, I worked for the manager, and he had this saying that always resonated with me. He would say, "Bring it, don't sing it." So everyone would go around talking about what they were going to do, but very few actually did what they did, and whether they talked about it or not was irrelevant. So here's how this is going to benefit you. Look at the action and the behavior, not what they're saying or what their intentions are. As we start behaving differently, this is how we're able to rebuild the trust, and that's what we go off of is action.
What advice do you have for someone struggling with the fear of failure in recovery?
So first, we have to define what failure is to you. One of the biggest issues that I have struggled with, and I still do from time to time, is that I have the wrong definition of failure. And again, this is going back to that reptilian part of the brain, and this is at an unconscious level. When we perceive failure, that triggers the part of the brain of, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna get disowned from the tribe. I'm gonna get kicked out. And that's the part that looks for anything to numb the pain, to sedate away from what's going on. As I understand this, now I can change the definition of failure, because really failure is simply feedback. So it depends what the context is of what the person's saying as failure. But if I engage in a behavior and I get a negative feedback reinforcement loop, that's where it just simply means, oh, this is enough information that I'm gonna wanna change the behavior. Then we can go back to it. And if I go and I get negative feedback for that behavior, all that is feedback. This is feedback. This behavior creates pain. Eventually we start finding behavior that actually creates a lot of pleasure and where we enjoy things in life. And this is where, again, using this, we could say, oh, is it failure? I don't know. All I'm doing is I'm taking feedback from the behavior I'm engaging in and looking at, is this a positive or negative? We want to just keep honing in on the positive. And over the course of a life, we end up creating a really, really good life because of all the micro failures.